Enid is a sprite. A sprite is like a small person, but it is not a person. A sprite has a human shape and is about the size of your little pinky with wings, so about this big. Sprites can fly and are very fast and have magical powers. Enid got her magical powers from her parents. Both of her parents make rainbows. Her father makes very large rainbows on the plains of North America. After a rainstorm, his rainbows stretch in and across the sky for hundreds of kilometers. Enid's mother makes very small rainbows, but she works close to humans. She makes the rainbows in water fountains in a city park or in a sprinkler on a people's grass. Her father and mother trained Enid from a young age to be a rainbow artisan. Enid is a small, nimble sprite. She works for a sprite named Spiro, making rainbows inside humans' houses, which, for a sprite, is a very dangerous occupation. People tend to squish little things in their houses. Enid regularly makes rainbows in the kitchen sink while a human cleans the dishes, or in the shower while they're washing their hair. Enid is well suited for this quick, fleeting work. One day, Spiro asked Enid to go to a bedroom in one of their houses to make a rainbow. Enid had never been to the bedrooms since the lack of water. Spiro had received a contract to use a rainbow to make a boy happy. Enid found the boy's room on the second floor with ease. There were many flowers about the room, but making a rainbow without water was impossible. Spiro told her to wait for a rainy day and use the extra moisture from outside for the rainbow. So the next rainy day, Enid went to the boy's room. The boy was asleep, and Enid cast her magic about the room, drawing water in from outside into the room to make a rainbow. A large rainbow started to grow from one side of the room to the other, but it did not stop. Enid drew the water from the rainbow from outside, as Spiro had suggested, but she also drew the rain into the room. There was a clap of thunder, and the rain began to pour down from the ceiling, waking the boy and soaking the room in a light rain. Enid collapsed the rainbow and retreated. Spiro understood the problem, but told Enid to think of something. It was her problem now. The next day, Enid had an idea and went back to the boy's room. The boy was in the toilet. Enid used the water in the flower petals to create a flower petal rainbow. The different colored petals made the different layers of the rainbow. Enid struggled to hold the heavy rainbow up until the boy returned, but it was just too heavy for her magic, and it began to slowly flutter down from the ceiling and land on the boy's bed just as he returned. The boy stood scratching his head at the sight of all the flowers fluttering around his room. Enid went to the kitchen after that to see her friend. As she sat over tea among all the food in the cupboard, she had a brilliant idea. She borrowed some butter, sugar, and chocolate powder from her friend in the kitchen and mixed it up with a bit of rainwater into a chocolate rainbow. She left the large chocolate rainbow sitting next to the boy's bed. The boy was very happy to see and taste the rainbow.